JJ mentioned that the kind of on-ball, perimeter defense has been a thing throughout the season. And where do you think that can get better, and what needs to happen for the team as the season goes on?
Five guys being on the string. Obviously, can't do it, individually, by yourself. It has to be five guys on the string. Communication, always at an all-time high. Letting you know what's going on behind you and things of that nature. Obviously, it's a unique team. They got six or seven guys that can break you down off the dribble, super fast, super quick. Some of them are stronger, some of them are faster, some of them are quicker, ball handlers. So, unique team, and they definitely, got the best of us tonight.
He also mentioned the defensive coverage is maybe a little bit similar to how Phoenix played, where they're keeping the big and the deep drop and kind of encouraging those two. As you guys get more, reps, which you haven't had a ton of altogether this year, what are some of the ways to dissect that?
I think we did a great job in the second half with it. I think obviously Marcus coming in and really playing that position. They was guarding with the five a lot, and he finally started to get his rhythm. And just he was knocking him down, so that was a bright spot for us.
When you got the dunk, did you think that was going to give you guys the spark to kind of keep going forward, or was it just a moment in time?
No, it's just a play. You always hope that momentum plays will carry over, and that was a moment where we had an opportunity. We had two straight turnovers after that, and went from an 8-point game to a 12-point game in the half. So we did have some momentum going into the halftime, and then started the third. We went back down 20.
Seems like that small ball group you guys had in the fourth. You guys cut it into the deficit again. What did you see from that group, and what did you like from it?
No, we was playing uphill too long. So we had some good moments, but for the majority, we playing uphill too much.
I think you liked playing the Cup tournament. So it's not.
Say it again.
You like the format of the Cup tournament, not playing for the championship. How bummer is that for you?
I don't care. Cup, no cup. I love playing basketball, so it doesn't give me extra excitement to playing or not playing. I think it's just great, to have a moment. If it is what it is, so I love just going on and competing.
Lebron, you guys had some of the similar sort of on-ball containment issues. You had similar on-ball containment issues last year.
Yeah.
And then right around Christmas or so, it felt like your defensive energy and voice really picked up, and that's when the team's defense sort of came together. Do you feel like that's something you're capable of again, and is that what's going to be needed of you?
Yeah, I think we're still young in the season for us, and we're going to continue to get better. I think defensively, we understand that on-ball attack is very important, but first game back in transition, we can't give up a lot of transition points as we did tonight, and then being able to contain guys off the dribble. So we will continue to get better with that. More film, more communication, like I said, and just ultimately just helping each other out.
2 years ago when you guys made it to Vegas and won it in the Cup, you kind of cautioned that team still had a long way to go, and it's not necessarily an indicator of what you could do months down the line. Losing here and not making it to Vegas, where do you think you guys are at in terms of the long-term goal of being able to compete in the playoffs and deep into the playoffs?
It's December what? Are you talking about the playoffs? Nah, I can't do that. It's not okay. Not my mindset. I can't think about what we can do in the playoffs in December. What I can say is that, the habits that we built throughout the regular season each month, if we are in a position to make it to the postseason and be able to get to that point, well, we have to build it now. So, but as far as talking about what type of damage we can do in the postseason in December, it's not right for the basketball gods, not for me.
Obviously, you want to play in every game, but does a little bit of added rest benefit you long term?
For me, yeah, of course.
You guys typically are on the positive end of free throw disparity. What did you kind of think of that tonight? Did you feel like you guys were fouling too much?
We had some times where we fouled. We had some uncharacteristic fouls. We had some couple times where we was stripping at the ball, not showing our hands. We had a couple times where we, fouled in transition, whatever the case may be. There was a couple plays where I could have went, one or the other way, but that's the name of the game right there. Sometimes you get the whistle, sometimes you don't.
Thanks, OJ.
Thank you, guys.